Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here, and you've got both of us in a video. I'm Sally Pointer, this is Gareth Riseborough, and today we're making green walnut liqueur. So yesterday we foraged these green walnuts from a friend's walnut tree. We're about 2-3 weeks after midsummer. It's the 21st of July, I think, and they're a little bit further behind than they were this time last year. So we want to cut the walnuts into quarters, ideally. If they've got a little bit too far, you can manage halves. That's not too bad either. Just pop them into a big jar as you go along. If you get any bits that you think are very badly bruised or really not worth using, put those to one side. They can still be used for natural dyes. Walnuts make a really good, strong, permanent dark brown dye that you don't need a mordant for. Nocino itself is a liqueur that originates in Italy. And it's thought to have been made for at least 1,000 years. It's a wonderful dark browny black colour when it's finished. And it does rely on this amazing bitter, sweet, spicy, rich taste of the walnuts to give it its character. We'll let Gareth get these chopped, and then we'll come back when he's done all the hard work for us. So we've done about 1/3 of the walnuts now, and it's time to start layering it with spices and sugar. Our recipe calls for about 30 walnuts, and to that you're going to use about 2½ cups of sugar in total. It's easier to add it a little bit at a time. We're also adding a mixture of spices. We've got lemon peel in here, we've got cinnamon, we've got cloves, we've got vanilla. We're putting those in a bit at a time. I'll show you the recipe at the end. It does have specific quantities. We tend to err a little on the generous side with spices. Never think that's a bad idea. It suits our tastes. If you like a milder flavour, stick with the recipe the first time round. Now Gareth's wearing a glove. This is quite important. The dye in walnut is so pronounced that it will stain your fingertips. A really strong orangey reddish brown, and it lasts quite a long time. That's fine if you know it's going to happen. If you want to look tidy the next day, definitely pop a glove on. It's worth the effort. So we're down to the very last few walnuts now. Traffic's picked up on the road outside as well, so if you can hear background noise, I am sorry about that. We're already starting to notice some interesting smells coming from the jar.
Great.
The important bit now is to cover it with vodka. Now, for this amount, we're going to use a whole litre of vodka. So we'll finish getting the sugar in. This jar's just perfect for this. It's exactly the right size. Once the spirits are in, we're going to need to shake or stir this every single day for 6 weeks. So it's important to have a jar with enough space in it to let you do that, to let you move things around. Lovely stuff. It's green at the moment. It's going to turn quite a bright green in the very early stages, but it'll darken. Over the first week, that's going to darken to a rich brown, very nearly black colour. We'll put a proper lid on it later, but for the moment, we'll just pop this bit of cling film over the top, just to stop anything adventurous climbing in to do the backstroke. And I think, having done that, we can let Gareth reward himself, because this stuff needs a year to mature. And we've poured him a little tiny glass of last year's Nocino so that he can tell you what it's like. So we're rewarding Gareth now with a sip of last year's liqueur. How's it smelling?
It smells wonderful. Really spicy.
It's quite rich, isn't it?
Very rich flavour.
What's it going to be good with? I know we've tried it in coffee.
It's going to be fabulous with coffee. It'll go wonderful over ice cream.
Oh yes, I can really imagine that. And then if you've been out,
well with rhubarb too.
And you've, well, I don't know, possibly. If you've been out and got really chilled, a little sip of that at the end of the day is really going to warm you up.
Oh yeah. We've got to go out and wrangle sheep. Big leg of that before you go. Super.
So, that's our Nocino. I hope you've enjoyed this. I will post a shot of our recipe sheet at the end. Do get out there if you've got a local walnut tree. It's a perfect time to be bothering your hedges, getting some green walnuts in. If you've enjoyed this, subscribe to our channel. We've got a lot more hedge bothering videos planned. Bye for now.